Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever your current life situation is. Hello, YouTube. This is Jeffrey Kite back again, finally, with another episode of Kite's Curiosities. It's been about 5 months since I have made a video. I'm not frustrated with YouTube. I don't hate anybody. I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed. I don't have umpteen thousand subscribers. I'm not jealous of anyone. I've just been busy, just simply busy. As you can see, I'm in a pretty barren room. You can see around me, and that is because my family and I sold our house that we were living in, and we've moved into a rental, and I just don't feel like putting things up in a rental. We're not going to be here very long. We're going to rent for a couple of years, taking the proceeds of the house sale that we just did, along with saving some nice chunk of change each month. Paying the debt down and things like that. Just kind of getting in a better financial spot. So right now in our area that we live in, rent is anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 cheaper than a mortgage. So it's like, me and my wife, we was talking, was like, hey, let's just go ahead and let's sell the house. I mean, just the taxes and the different things just keep going up and up and up. Whew, let's take a break for a little bit. So that's what we're doing as far as that. So you won't be seeing a lot of stuff up behind me or anything. I'm not going to decorate and deck out this room much. I mean, if any. So, but anyway, enough about that. That's where I've been. I had to get the house decluttered, cleaned up, make it nice, pretty, presentable, list it, go through the listing process. I mean, if you know anything about selling houses, they are an absolute pain in the butt. So anyway, I'm glad I'm back. Love you guys. I'm ready to get back and start talking about comic books, TTM autographs, all kinds of stuff. But this episode is about TTM autographs. And I have gotten 3 beautiful pieces in that I want to share with you guys. When I was growing up, the Beckett Football Card, Baseball Card, Basketball Card, Hockey Card Monthly magazine was just something you had to have. If you were going to dabble in any kind of trading cards and sports memorabilia and things like that, you had to have it. That was your resource. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have all these fancy gadgets and apps and cell phones and stuff. I mean, it was out of that magazine. In these magazines, they put beautiful covers on them, gorgeous covers of live action shots of these athletes that were featured in the magazines to try to, steer you towards collecting their cards. Some of you have seen my video on the Heath Schuler Beckett Football Card Monthly that I got autographed. Came back gorgeous, beautiful. And I mean, I had it framed up nice and neat on my college football legends wall, but again, I had to take it down. So anyway, it looks so good. And I was like, I got to get me some more of these. So I was able to send out three Beckett Football Card Monthlies magazines to 3 absolute legends in the game of football. And I want to showcase these with you. Now, got these in. It's been a while. Things packed up, so I'm just steadily unpacking, trying to look for my TTM stuff. And some stuff I'm just going to keep packed up because there's no need in bringing it out. But some stuff I'm trying to actively find still. So the first one is this. From April of 1991. Michael Myers got this one signed, I believe. You can check his channel out. This beautiful Rocket Ishmael Beckett Football Card Monthly. Look at that. That is just gorgeous right there. I love it. I mean, beautiful action shot of him probably returning a punt or making a catch or something against Air Force. He's breaking the tackle. Another dude's trying to grab him and take him down. He got a little too friendly right there. A little too friendly right there on that spot. But it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. He signed it beautifully. I'm just so happy to have this. As you know, Rocket Ismail, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, football player of that 80s generation. I mean, just electrifying punt returner, kick returner, could catch passes down the field, catch passes out of the backfield. He could run the ball as a back. I mean, just so versatile. And in fact, he was the 1991 Walter Camp award winner, and has been since elected into the College Football Hall of Fame. So I was so happy to get that back. And again, Mr. Rocket Ismail. Second one I want to feature with you guys is the MVP of the National Football League for the 1988 season. And that is none other. Whoo, this looks so good. He spanked it. None other than number 7, Mr. Boomer Esiason. This is from June of 1991. Man, look at that. That is just gorgeous. Let me get the glare off of it. Gorgeous. I mean, just big, bold signature. Dropping back to pass. I mean, that's just gorgeous right there. Fantastic. Boomer Esiason came out of Maryland as a highly touted prospect. I think it was in that 84, 85 draft, somewhere around in there. Signed on with the Bengals. Had a marvelous, marvelous career with the Bengals, including that season in 1988 when he was the National Football League's MVP and helped guide the Bengals to the AFC Championship that season and an appearance in Super Bowl 23 against the 49ers. He went on to play for the Jets. I know he was with the Jets. And I want to say one or two other teams, but I know Bengals and Jets is where he's mostly from. And I'll tell you, $7 donation to his charity in honor of his son is a fantastic, a great cause, and not too much to ask for an autograph. $7. You can get just about anything you want. Card, picture, or one of these beautiful Beckett's that he was featured on. Gorgeous. So happy to have that. Mr. Boomer Esiason. And last but not least, I'm running out of time. I'll always try to keep my videos about 10 minutes. This man is, in my opinion, probably the greatest professional football player of all time. I know people are going to argue with me. It's like, well, he wasn't the greatest quarterback ever, but I mean, he wasn't. He didn't win a Super Bowl, but he was named to some Pro Bowls, and he is in the Hall of Fame. But he's not only in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, he's in the Canadian Football League Hall of Fame, and the only player to be enshrined in both of those institutions. That's why I say he's the greatest professional football player of all time. Because, I mean, he was pretty dominant in 2 major leagues and or major organizations, or whatever you want to call it. But that is none other than, this is gorgeous, Mr. Warren Moon from September of 1991. Gorgeous, beautiful blue signature. Of course, Warren Moon wasn't an MVP, but he was an Offensive Player of the Year. In fact, I want to say it was in 1990, 1991, somewhere around there. He was the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. Just phenomenal ball player. wonderful ball player and just one of the absolute favorites of my childhood, watching him play. He could throw a tight spiral better than anybody. In 1990, it says right there at the bottom, he's the NFL passing yardage and touchdown leader. Right there, the Pro Set, 91 Pro Set card that they featured him on. And get that glare off. There we go. Just gorgeous, gorgeous piece right there. Big, nice blue signature. Double Hall of Famer. And I want to say, is he in the College Football Hall of Fame? I'm not sure. He was a stud at the University of Washington too. Helped him win a Rose Bowl his senior year in the late 70s. So, well, there you have it. 3 beautiful Becketts that came back to me, gorgeously signed in the mail. So happy to have them. As many of you know, I'm a school teacher, so I had those sent to my paraprofessional's house. Because we were moving and I didn't want them to get lost in the mail. I wanted to make sure they got somewhere where I could get them. So I want to give a big shout out to Miss Proctor. Thank you so much for guarding those with everything you had at your house and getting them to me at school. So that's it. I'll come back with some more videos, more content, topics of just different things. It's glad to be back. Good to be back with my friends on this channel. So you guys take care. As always, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Till next time, y'all take care now. Have a good one. Bye.